You are being lied to every single day by a very loud, sneaky, and kind of dramatic voice inside your own head. It's the voice that says, I can't do that, right before you raise your hand. It's the feeling that says, they'll probably laugh, so you don't wear the fun outfit. It's the absolute certainty that you're just bad at math, or not a creative person, or just not lucky. All right, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. What if I told you that voice is full of, well, let's be polite and say it's full of nonsense? That you're not stuck with the brain you have right now. That you can literally upgrade your mental operating system. Just like you update an app? Stick with me for 1 minute. This isn't psychobabble. This is a simple, slightly ridiculous, but life-changing hack for how your brain already works. And by the end of this, you'll see your own potential in a way you never have before. Stay until the end, because I'm going to show you the one-word trick to silence that inner critic for good. First, let's give that annoying voice a name. Let's call it Brenda. Brenda is a drama queen who lives in your head and thinks she's helping by pointing out every single possible thing that could go wrong. You get a new idea? Brenda yawns and says, ugh, too much work. You see someone successful? Brenda whispers, they have connections. You don't. You make one tiny mistake? Brenda starts slow clapping and says, see, I told you you'd mess up. Sound familiar? We all have a Brenda. And for years, we've been treating Brenda like she's the boss of us. We believe every word she says. We let her run the show. And the result? We stay small. We play it safe. We get stuck. It's frustrating, it's exhausting, and it feels completely, totally real. But here's the secret I promise I'd tell you. Brenda is a liar. A well-meaning, but ultimately unhelpful liar. She's not trying to ruin your life. She's just running on ancient software designed to keep you safe from saber-toothed tigers. The problem is there are no more tigers. Just group chats and deadlines. Brenda is using a Stone Age tool for a Space Age world. So, how do we fire Brenda? Or at least, put her on mute? It's not by fighting her. You can't win a shouting match with a voice in your own head. Trust me, I've tried. It just gets louder. The real secret, the simple shift, is to understand that your brain is not a fixed statue. It's more like Play-Doh. Yes, Play-Doh. Soft, moldable, and sometimes it gets stuck to the carpet. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, but that's a boring word. Let's call it what it is. Your brain is Play-Doh. Every single thought you have is like a little finger pressing into that Play-Doh, making a groove. The more you think the same thought, the deeper that groove gets. So, if you keep thinking, I'm terrible at my job, Brenda is just happily pressing that groove deeper and deeper every day. Soon, it's not a groove, it's a canyon. And your thoughts just automatically roll down into, I'm a failure. It feels true because the path is so well-worn. But it's just a path. It's not the entire park. This is where it gets fun. You're the one holding the Play-Doh. You can start making new grooves. Better ones. How? With what I call the maybe trick. This is so simple you might not believe it works. But it does. Every time Brenda pipes up with a classic line like, you're going to embarrass yourself at that party, you don't argue. You don't agree. You just gently say in your mind, maybe, maybe not. Ugh, I'll never be able to run a mile. Maybe. Or maybe I could start with one lamppost. This is too hard. I should just quit. Maybe this is hard. Or maybe I'm just one small step away from a breakthrough. See what you're doing? You're not fighting the old groove. You're just refusing to press it deeper. You're introducing a tiny, tiny bit of doubt into Brenda's absolute certainty. You're stretching the Play-Doh just a little bit, making space for a new possibility. This isn't about positive thinking. That can feel fake. This is about possibility thinking. It's honest. It's just, maybe, let's make this real. Imagine two different grooves in your mind. One is called, I'm bad with money. Every time you miss a budget or see your bank account, you think, yep, I'm just bad with money. The groove gets deeper. The other groove is brand new. It's called, I'm learning about money. It's shallow, but it's there. Now, you make a small mistake with money. Brenda screams, see, bad with money. And instead of diving into that canyon, you take a breath and think, maybe I am sometimes. Or maybe I just made a mistake that I can learn from. And you consciously step over to that new, shallow groove. You press into it. Just once. It feels weird at first. Unnatural. Brenda will throw a tantrum. But do it again. And again. One maybe at a time. What happens? The I'm learning groove gets a little deeper. The I'm bad groove, since you're not using it, starts to get dusty to fill in. After a few weeks, your brain might just automatically start rolling towards, okay, what did I learn from that? Instead of I'm a failure. You haven't changed your past. You haven't won the lottery. You have changed the path your thoughts travel on. You have, quite literally, changed your mind. Right after this video ends, Brenda is going to try and take back control. She'll say that was a nice little video, but it wouldn't work for real problems. That's her last stand. Here's your call to action. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. In the next hour, I want you to catch Brenda just one time. One time when she says something limiting like, I can't handle this meeting, or I shouldn't even try. And I want you to gently, quietly, in your mind, answer with a magic word. Maybe I can't. Or maybe I can, and I'm just scared. Just introduce that tiny crack of possibility. That single, small act is you picking up the Play-Doh. That's you starting the upgrade. That's you taking back control. This is your mind, your life, your Play-Doh. Stop letting a prehistoric drama queen run the show. It's time to start sculpting something amazing. Now go on. I dare you. Go find your first maybe. And tell Brenda I said she's fired.